Hey guys, this is David Grant Gray. Right now I'm doing an box opening of the Black Widow Ultimate 2013. And there it is. Sorry for the bright light. Just trying to get everything used to. As you can tell, this is by Razer, and it's by gamers. For gamers by gamers. Improved anti-ghosting and retro. Oops. Wow. Retro backlighting. I wish it said that. Retro, but no. Full mechanical keys, touch, and everything like that. It's a 10 key rollover. Basically, if you hit 10 keys at once, it will pick up all of them at once. Individual backlit keys. So, sweet. The 10 key rollover, basically, if you have two people playing on one keyboard, guess what? One person will have 5, the other person will have 5. I've seen a lot of games have them. Slime ball, basketball, volleyball, all the slime games. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I like it. The box has got some weight to it. So I mean, this is really heavy duty, and they know what they're talking about. Let's see what the back says. Okay, so that's what the back looks like. Like it says, is the individual keys. They're lit up. So it's got a backplating behind it with a green light, and each individual key actually has a light underneath the key itself. And it looks like this little tiny insignia lights up as well. It's fully programmable. Basically, the 5 keys that are right here, you can program. It's got English, French, Spanish, and Portuguese. That means this keyboard is very, very popular. I heard they came out with a second one, so I'm not really wanting to get the second one, but I'm kind of wondering because of the fact that well, yeah, I'm gonna try and test them both out and see which one I like and which one I don't. They have a little selection right here that you can actually, you know, feel what the keys feel like and everything like that. It's kind of loud. I like loud. Loud's always good. It means, you know, you're actually hitting the key, and you don't have to worry about not hitting the key and figure out if you're hitting the key or not. And then there's no delay, as far as I heard. It's the first time I've ever picked up the keyboard. There's no delay on pressing the key. If there is, it's very, 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 very unnoticeable. All right. So, fully mechanical keys with 50 gram actuation force, 1000 hertz, millisecond response time. Okay, that's the lag right there, but it's 1 millisecond, so it's basically, okay, cool. 10 key rollover, anti-ghosting, basically, like I said, basically, a lot of people can play at once, 2 people can play at once, at least 5 people, or 5 fingers, 2 people will get 5 keys. Razer Snaps 2.0 enabled, which is basically the program that you're going to be putting on your computer to program all of your keys, not just the M1 to M5, but all of them. You can program A to be S, or S to be W, or D, you know, Aswadi. Well, you can program that to be any one that you want, but you will have the profile to choose whether or not you want to choose that one to be your gaming keyboard, or you want your macros to be set to anything else, with like F1 or function 2 all the way up to 12. You can program any of these keys. Alright, well, the gaming mode is optional. You basically you hit your FN button, and then as far as I remember, you hit your F10, and your gaming light comes on, and it looks like that. Not like that. Stupid light. It looks like that. You know what? When we open this, I'll show you. And then you have your macro keys, which is the FN button and your F9 button. Basically, your macro keys is basically you're programming without having to go to the snaps. Alright, so let's open this bad boy up. Get the mashing knife. Alright. So I'm going to be very, very careful because I don't want to ruin the box. I'm like that. I have OCD. Alright. Damn packaging tape. You know what? Ta-da! Alright, well, I'm going to flip this right back up because if I pull this out, it's going to be backwards and upside down. So, here we go. And, my friends, here's the keyboard. It's got a plastic covering over top and shows that it's basically wanting to protect your product. Basically, you get it in one piece. There we go. Alright, so it looks like it has an anti-fingerprint at the bottom. Except for here, this is the only one that's semi-gloss or glossable. As you can tell, you can't really tell what's up here. That's usually where your cap lock is and your number lock and your scroll lock. That is something else, I have no idea. So, like I said, picking up just this feels like about 5 pounds. It's very industrial and indestructible, basically. I can probably pick this up and try and bend it if I wanted to. But, if you guys can tell, there's your backlight. It's got my hair on it already. I just pushed down my hair. I shed a lot, sorry. Anyway, as you can tell, the keyboard's not even plugged in, and you can already see the green glow on the bottom. It's the green backboard, actually. So where the light reflects off of it, it actually makes the setting brighter. To the extent of whatever you want it to be. You have your volume control, your mute, your down volume, your up volume, F4, your track control. Basically, if you're listening to music, you can rewind it, play it, pause it, and fast forward. Then your next button is going to be the macro button, basically hitting the FN button and that button, the F9, and that will be able to set your macro keys and whatever you want. The F10 is your gaming mode option. F11 is FN and F11 is your the backlight down. You can turn it down, basically, and your F12 is complete opposite. You can turn the light on or brighter. There are 20 options, 20 adjustable settings for your backlight, one being the off mode, and then 20 being the highest. And then you hit your FN and pause/break button is your sleep. So it's very come in handy. It very does come in handy sometimes. A lot of people who want gaming want more buttons to press, want more things to do. Like I said, this keyboard does come with different profiles. So when you have your profile set up, you can basically change your profile. Hey, I'm going to play Warframe, or hey, I'm going to play WoW, World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Minecraft. You can set any of these keys to that specific profile, and when you load your game, you can load your profile with your game. You have to do it manually by going probably to the snaps or hitting one of these buttons will program, or you can even have this as a program. Usually when you play Warframe, I know your specialty attacks, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, you can also set the macro buttons, M1, M2, M3, and M4, and M5, to those basic settings of Warframe. Sorry, I like playing online games. Alright, so let's pull this bad boy out of the box. Hey, I like that. First thing you see is a sticker. That's got 2 stickers. Cool. I'm gonna save that. Underneath the keyboard is the booklet. That feels like it's kind of heavy. Let's open this up and see what's inside. Are we gonna read this? No. What's that say? For gamers by gamers, www.razerzone.com. I actually have their game booster, and their game booster is actually really awesome. I love the insignia. Their game booster is really awesome. It helps me play when I play online games for the computer. Sweetness. all of these are booklets. Am I interested? No! Hey, Synapse. Like I said, it's installed with Synapse, or you can go online and install it yourself. I suggest going online. I've seen it, and you actually have more things to do that you're capable of doing. That's Spanish. You can program all your keys, as far as I know. I went ahead and downloaded Synapse ahead of time because I knew it needed it. Alright. I'm trying to be careful, like I said. Ooh, that's nice. It's a rope. They're all threaded together, which is pretty cool. The place where I work at, we deal with cables like this. So it's not your normal rubber or plastic cable anymore for this keyboard. Looks like they ran out of rubber bands. Use the hair tie. Looks like. I don't know, it's a rubber band. It should be black. It matches the keyboard. Well, that's interesting. Alright, well, give me a second. I'm going to place the camera down for a second, and so I can show you guys what this is like. I do apologize if the camera is off screen right now. I'm trying my best as I can to my ability to make this thing work. God, it's going to take me half the video just to get this thing off. Or break it. Oh well. So, this is what this looks like. It's actually pretty cool. Shit. There you go. This is what it looks like. Threaded string, probably around it. You got 4 inputs. You got one for your mic, and I think that's for mic. Yep, one for your mic, one for your headset, obviously. And you have one that programs the keyboard and turns the keyboard on. And then you have a port key, port USB. Basically, on the side of it, I noticed when I took it out of the box, it's got your, I wish this thing would stop rotating, USB, mic, and headset. Unfortunately, I don't think it would work with mine, because my headset is USB. Thank you, Sony. Coming up with the best products. Razer as well. Razer is coming up with really nice industrial products, and I love it because of the fact that when you game, you game. Alright. So let's hook this bad boy up and let's turn out the lights and see what this looks like. Alright, let's turn out the light. And that is the keyboard. USB goes inside the laptop. I have the laptop set up. Yes, I eat Cheetos that are hot flaming jalapeno. Alright. So let's plug this in. As far as I know, you only need one plug. Oh, that is nice. Oh, wow. Okay. And like I thought so, the insignia here lights up. What's it doing? Oh, it's pulsating. That's nice. Well, let's open up Synapse and turn that off. Where's Synapse? Synapse is right here. This is basically what Synapse 2.0 looks like. It has your customizable keys. Like I said, you can click on any of these keys and set it to anything you want. Like let's click on F4, because that's nothing right now. You can change it from default to keyboard function to mouse function, to inner device, which I do not have one, macro, switch profile, launch program, multimedia, Windows, and charms, which I have no idea what that is. I guess I'm going to look it up anytime soon. Windows shortcuts and disable. I'm going to keep it to default. I like keeping all the things to default. As soon as, alright, here's the profile I was talking about. You can add profile. You can have 9, 10, 11. It looks like you can have tons and thousands of profiles. Right now I'm at 27 profiles. That's nice. 30 profiles. And you can keep going more. And you can get rid of them, I hope. Yeah, you can get rid of them. Trash the profile, yes. You can mess with your lightings. You can have it pulsate, which is basically, well, this is brightness. You can mess with your brightness on snaps. You can turn it to dim. You can turn it off. You can have it anywhere between that settings. Normal. And then the bright. You can also do it from your keyboard by hitting the FN and F11 and holding it down if you want. And you can see as it dims and it brightens up. It's not a bad keyboard. I really like it. Not bad. And then you have your gaming mode where you can disable your Alt Tab, which is basically switching a window, Ultimate F4, which is basically closing out the window, and your Windows key, basically that little button right there that pulls up your start menu. You can link a program. Basically, you can launch a program with any of the keys by just hitting a key. Apparently, that's what I'm aware of. And you're customizable. Back to this, you can link a key. If I wanted to hit spacebar, we can launch a program. Basically, you can launch anything you want. Sorry, I'm going to my home button. But you can launch Skype, you can launch Razer, anything you want. You can even have it launch a website if you want it to by clicking on this little tiny dot here, and then programming, and it'll open up your default browser, which is pretty cool. Alright, so back to the keyboard. Turning on your game mode. You hit your FN and your F10, and that little button comes up. It's a target with a G in it. And then if you hit FN and your F9 button, your macro button comes up and you can program that key. I'm not entirely sure how on the keyboard, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I like the clicking. I like the tapping. It's noise, and it makes sure you are hitting the key. It makes you know that you're hitting the key, so I can hit. Alright, so let's try the 5-button thing at once. STRHE. That is not bad, and I'll do it again. These are all at once. And it knows which one you hit first. Like, for instance, I'm going to hit H first. I feel like I can type a novel with this thing. This is actually pretty awesome. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. 18 minutes of trying to get the keyboard out of the box. Showing you the interior and exterior of this keyboard. Finally, did want to mention this. The keyboard is finally out of the box. This is actually pretty heavy. I like it because of the fact that you can't break this thing. Don't even try it, guys. Trust me. I do like the backlight stands already because of the fact that I'm going to try and push on this keyboard. As you can hear, it's got rubber caps on it. You can't see it, but I'm sure as I can see it. I'm going to hear it. I'm going to turn the slide back on. It's got rubber caps on it, so you can't really move it on a strong surface or a weak surface. It actually creates its own surface, and I like that. You have the option to put it down or up. It hides it. Basically sits on this rubber cap down here, and rubber bottom here, rubber bottom there in the corner. Not bad. Not bad at all. You can hold it by here. I strongly not recommend it, but oh, you can actually see the lights on underneath the keys. It's pretty awesome. Alright, well, this is David Brent Ray, and I shall see you guys later. Enjoy.